Thank you, Joan Tronto, for joining us for this short interview. This morning you gave a beautiful keynote lecture, and there was one question that came up. You brought forward the question, is it maybe possible that we use an ethics of care in an uncaring manner? Could you maybe please explain what you mean with the question? Where does it come from, and what does it lead to?
So, this is what I was thinking when I came up with this question, that as researchers, we too are in a position of some power. Not as much power as the people who run the finance of the government, but some power. Mm-hmm. And as with all forms of power, there's the danger of privileged irresponsibility. That is, that the people who are in a position of relative power don't even notice the kinds of responsibilities that they should be taking on. Mm-hmm. So as researchers, we have to be really attentive to what kinds of research questions we investigate, how we do that, whether we do that in a way that's caring towards the subjects that we're caring about, and in putting our research subjects into proper contexts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how do you propose that we are conscious of those questions? So what should we do?
The different thing I did today was to talk about post-humanist thinkers like Karen Barad mm-hmm. and Maria Puig de la Bella Casa, who draw upon the work of Donna Haraway. And they make the argument that we need to stop thinking only in terms of continuity, cause and effect. They're not saying get away from that, but they're saying we also need to think about entanglement and diffraction and diffracting the diffractions, so that we take our ideas apart, put them back together, look at them from different perspectives, look at the ways in which things are more complicated than our simple, usual understandings would allow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great, thank you. I think it's very clear what you see as some kind of challenges. Is there anything else that you would like to add as to how you see the future of care ethics?
I think it's fascinating that care ethics has developed into so many different research communities around the world, really around the world. Mm-hmm. But it seems to me the next thing we need to do is to stop talking to each other and to start talking to everyone else, and to convince them about the importance and centrality of care ethic, of an ethic of care for the world. So in a session this morning, one of the speakers said, of course now we do care work in times of austerity. And that's true, but it's also wrong. It's not that austerity should direct care. Care should kick austerity out. Because if we started to think about what care requires, then we would say, no, we cannot have austerity. Because it is incompatible with care, not the other way around. Mm-hmm. And why we don't make this switch is a huge political question, and that's the bigger question, out of which all of this is now where I'm thinking.
Okay. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.